Alliance versus Empire. Apologies for the scenario there, but we are going to have to postpone the series until a later date when a patch actually fixes Centaur Ultimate.
Yeah, when Dota 2 works.
When Dota 2 works, yes. For now, we are going to continue, though, even though Dota 2 apparently does not work.
Are we going to have some sort of ruling for...
I think we're going to have a ruling that no Centaur is allowed.
No Centaur. Okay.
Yes. The game that's going to be coming up is, of course, Na'Vi versus Alliance. So more Alliance games this time against Na'Vi. It's a 2-game series. We're in league play, and we're ready for actually a Dota for a full game that lasts until a throne falls.
Or someone types GG.
Or someone types... It will still have a throne falling at the end.
Yeah, I guess, true. Technically.
Yeah, technically, yes. So, Nico, what are you looking forward to most in this series?
I want to see Na'Vi pick Undying.
Okay.
Since they pick Undying a lot,
They
and
do.
Arsa likes playing it, like he goes full YOLO mode.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will see that pick. And hopefully something fun on Dendy too.
Yeah, he played Puck yesterday, and he did really well on Puck. Yeah. It's his kind of hero, you know, someone who can overextend and not get punished for it, like, you know what I mean?
His Puck is super good.
Yeah, we saw Na'Vi also picking Pugna yesterday. They did win with that.
True.
And the high ground defense with the ward is pretty okay. The main reason why they won was more not really in their end. It was more basically unknown that kind of was not really stepping up to the plate for taking high ground. But Na'Vi definitely did take the opportunities that they got really well, and they also were able to take the game and actually run away with it.
Okay, so with Centaur out of the pool,
yes.
Do you think that affects the game like a lot? Is that like a huge impact?
I think for Alliance it might be, but for Na'Vi, they're not that much of a Centaur pick.
They played
Horse played Centaur yesterday. Yeah, he did.
That's what won them the game.
True.
Yeah, he was super strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the game that I just talked about. It's great. Mine is low.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, but I mean, they did that one. I think that they did that one of the 4 games they had yesterday, and none of the other. They also didn't pick it today against Cloud9, I believe.
No, they picked Invoker though.
They picked Invoker.
And they lost.
What's your opinion on Invoker at the moment, Nico?
I like Invoker. It's really hard to fit in the meta right now. But the change to Deafening Blast, it's obviously not that huge since you need to be level 25.
Yeah, when you're never really level 25.
No.
It takes too long.
So it wasn't... Okay, it was a buff
what about
in the base game. But
the int gain is pretty big. Like he gets he got like 0.7 extra int per level.
That's actually kind of big.
Yeah, so if you go Quas Wex, like sometimes you struggle with mana, and it helps a lot with that kind of build.
It helps with Exort
also.
also.
Oh, of course, yeah, but it's not as apparent.
What needs to change for Invoker to actually fit in properly again and not be situational like he might be now?
I don't know, really.
He's kind of easy to gank, isn't he, Invoker?
Yeah, he is. But you have Ghostwalk. Like they have buffed Invoker a lot of times already.
Yeah.
I don't really know what they should buff to make him a top tier pick.
Because otherwise he might be, like, if you change something, it might be too overpowered.
Yeah,
I mean,
he gets constant buff.
Yeah.
Now.
The original nerf was the base damage. Like when he was always picked, he had like crazy high base damage. It was like 60 something, or when he went to lane. And then they nerfed the Forge Spirits after that. So they kind of nerfed his laning quite a lot.
Yeah, they did. Like he's really weak laner. Like if he gets the base damage, if he gets a blade, and he gets the advantage in lane, he can be really strong. But as you already pointed out, it's really easy to gank him also. So
you think like if then he does play Invoker, you need to rotate a support early just to secure the first bit of farm?
Yeah, if they put pressure on mid, they have to.
Okay.
In the last game we saw Empire did ban out Lone Druid and Nature's Prophet for the first 2 bans. That's what helped get Chen through the pool. Are we going to see Na'Vi do the same thing?
I think they will.
They will ban them out again?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe they just go ban Furion and Shen and...
leave Lone Druid to see...
They might do that.
Was there ever a hero with Alliance when, okay, we got this hero, we feel way more comfortable? Like what was your go-to hero that we'd be like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that was last patch.
No. Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
So troll or sniper.
Yeah.
And
sniper still though. I mean, Empire even banned it today, just now.
Yeah, it's still viable, but it's most situational pick. Like, you can play pretty much the same play style, but people are more prepared for it now, especially, and it's easier.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We did see Alliance banning out the Brood, and that might have been a sign that the Sniper was coming.
What about the Funnick Bounty Hunter? Yesterday he played amazingly on that hero.
He did. And I have to say, I mean, it was like, we haven't seen Bounty Hunter that often lately. I mean, in a new patch. I really like seeing Bounty Hunter again, and he fits so well into the we have to fight early kind of meta we are seeing right now. Early aggression gets rewarded, and with Bounty Hunter, even more so.
What do you think of Bounty Hunter? Like, do you think the gold change is enough? You know, where you can see gold on enemies. Do you think that's big?
That doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
I would mostly say that the fighting and the extra gold that you get with him would be the way to do it.
And the
they
Shuriken
also tune
buff.
back the rubber band effect, so then the bounty track goal is more valuable.
Yeah, and they also buffed the Shuriken damage, I'm pretty sure, as well. Didn't they?
I don't know.
Okay.
I will take your word for it. You're my co-host. I trust you.
Dear God.
No, I could look it up, but I like.
Yeah, I'm sure Owen's already in Twitch chat looking at them.
He's looking at himself in Twitch chat. He's not actually looking up things that are helpful. So.
You know, this is the best part because they flame us quite a lot when they're on camera. And now it's our turn. Get wrecked. Yeah. Andy pointed a very bad finger at me. It was kind of in the middle of his hand.
It's not nice. No, but I mean, Na'Vi Alliance predictions. What do you think? What are we gonna see?
Ooh, okay, so I doubted Alliance in the first game.
You did?
And they looked super strong.
They did.
Like, it's very, very strong. So I'm sold. Alliance 2-0.
2-0 even?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, well.
Same here.
Same there. I kind of feel like we saw Na'Vi yesterday, and they had a very even game against Team Empire and a shaky game against Team Empire.
Yeah.
And they had a shaky game against Basically Unknown and a very convincing game against Basically Unknown. That's basically what we saw in Na'Vi yesterday.
So you're saying in one of the games out of the two, they do really well. So I can kind of guess.
Actually, I wasn't going to say that, but that's a perfect point, Jane. Thank you. I think it's going to be 1-1 for that very reason. No, I think actually Na'Vi can definitely pull together here.
Of course,
I mean, maybe they'll lose the first game. They know then what kind of playstyle Alliance is playing. They haven't faced Alliance in a long time, especially also not with Bulldog playing for them. So they have to like readjust, basically, see what they can and cannot do, and they will lose game 1 and they will win game 2. I'm even going as far as to saying which games they're gonna win or lose. Which you just said 2-0, so you probably already know that they're gonna lose both.
Is Shiva wrong, Nico?
Well, obviously, I think Alliance will win 2-0.
Yeah,
but hopefully it will be close games.
Yeah.
I think Na'Vi can. It's gonna be really hard for them to get one game, I think.
Is there any weaknesses in Na'Vi's? Like when you played them before, did you notice like any lanes being weaker? Like where did you pressure the most? That kind of stuff. Like
where did you struggle with the most?
Exactly.
They kind of change roster.
Yeah.
As well, and I don't know. I think I only played them one official.
Na'Vi, yeah. The Alliance hasn't faced Na'Vi in a very long time. But for your own team, was there anything that Alliance themselves had more issues with than other things, do you feel, when you were still playing with them?
Like if we're playing against Alliance right now, the 5 of us, how do we beat them? What do we do?
That's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, we won't win.
Say we're all amazing. Say we're actually all amazing at Dota.
I don't know. They focus a lot on Pycat. If they shut down Pycat, they might have a hard time.
Okay.
I mean, Bulldog farms a lot also, so that might be a problem.
Okay, so shut down Pyka.
I think it's just trying to force them out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Because normally once Alliance starts pushing or starts their aggression, they're normally ready for every kind of aggression that comes towards them as well.
Yeah.
So if you are able to start the aggression before Alliances, or start to push whatever you want to do, then maybe that's the way to deal with it, because they might be forced into a position they don't want to be or they're not comfortable in.
Yeah.
If that sounds logical.
Makes sense. Right.
Makes sense.
Here's another question. Say you're on TeamSpeak and you're kind of losing the game, but you feel you can win the game. Who's the guy on your team that says, right, let's get it together, guys, we can still win this? Or is there a guy that says, no, we've lost, I give up? You know, is there any, how are the emotions on TeamSpeak?
I think everyone was pretty positive all the time. Like obviously, some people can tilt some games,
Yeah.
but overall, I think it's gonna be hard.
Well, Navi
Okay,
just
then
came
the
off a loss of being denied access to ESL Frankfurt. Spoiler again, sorry. So, I mean, they just come off a loss, and not just a loss. It was a pretty big loss as well in terms of like what was at stake for the game. Do you feel like how do you deal with that as a player? Do you think that phases Navi at all?
It probably demoralizes them a bit. Obviously, that was the lower bracket, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
so
the last chance.
Then they know they are out of a
Yeah.
really big LAN also, so it's gonna be even harder. I mean, they probably kind of bummed out.
Fair enough. By the way, we are waiting for all the players to join the lobby. We haven't had the go signal just yet, even though we were looks like we're slightly past actual starting time. So hopefully soon we'll get ourselves into the game. But before we do, anyways, I mean, it gives us extra time
Boxes.
to let Shane
I actually didn't put it back in the box, I'll be honest.
reach out to his graphics card.
Okay, so it's...
It's
you
a
want to hand me
box.
again, Nico? All right, you hold this box. Now, use your hands. Yeah, it's perfect.
He's learning. Natural.
You're a natural. You're way better than me at this, actually.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're seeing a GTX 980. That is
It's upside down.
a graphics card that is pretty damn strong. And you can win this graphics card if you go to facebook.com/ROG Nordic and you vote for your MVP of this week's league play. And that means that you also have to actually put in a motivation of why you think the player that you chose is your MVP for this week of league play. So it has to also be specific to this week. I keep reminding you that this week.
Now, Empire have won a lot of games this week, so...
They have. We didn't see them today, unfortunately. Well, half.
We saw 50% of the game.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
But they were losing the 50% of the game.
No, we don't know.
They were on
They were-
downside.
Yeah, they were losing the game, but...
Yeah.
They
we
were
don't-
getting on high ground and then
No,
Yep.
that didn't happen.
Okay, it did not happen. But yeah, there's still 6 more games, as in 3 more series. So you still have some time to decide on who your MVP is. And of course, tomorrow then it will be Nikwa to choose the MVP, and then anybody who chose the same one might win. I say might because that's all up to ASUS. There's only one graphics card to give away, I think, and I think even it's going to be this one. In
Oh,
which
God.
case, rip.
Might have dropped it in a load of
Don't
water.
put it in the water.
Yeah, so, but it's, yeah, I've said before, it's Poseidon, so it's waterproof. It's fine.
It is great. I mean, I was going to ask who did. I'm curious, who was the MVP for Ape Mother yesterday? He said someone.
Yeah, well...
We
I ca-
asked,
I,
and
ca-
he-
I can't tell, well, should I tell you?
Well, yeah, but it was
Okay.
yesterday's
Yeah,
games.
he said Resolution, I'm
He
pretty
said
sure.
Resolution, yeah, he played really well. Well, we can't say Resolution now because we only saw like half a game and like.
Maybe... we can.
Did Resolution impress you so much this previous
Did you,
game?
you watched the games
yeah,
yesterday?
but he got pretty shut down.
He got picked
Today,
off a
yeah.
little bit as well.
Play Klinks mid,
Yeah.
and he didn't get that much.
Yeah, so no MVP Resolution. Let that be a lesson.
But then, later on in the game, he was picking off a lot of
Yeah,
people.
but it's kind of hard to say. Since
Yeah.
the bugs.
As it clinks, when you're up against a team that is rooted for ages, that's a dream.
Yeah, it's like a triple refresher 3 and ulti or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a decent...
And for
decent
clinks, you
ult.
can just stand on the side, like shoot your arrows.
Why does he
great.
have a tiny bow? He's a small guy, but he has a
I don't
a
want to
bow
like move my arms over and
Choo,
back.
choo.
It's just not possible.
I don't know if you go to
He
archery.
has
shooter.
actually got, like, in comparison, Klinks actually has a pretty small bow.
No, it's the same size as him. He's a tiny guy.
Yeah, but no, if you look at the Wind Ranger bow, it's a tiny bow.
What do you think? Who's it?
It's a short bow.
It's a short bow.
It's a short bow. Okay, but is a short bow this size? Ridiculous.
Can you do it better? That's not how Klinks do it. Klinks doesn't stretch his arm.
He actually goes like that, doesn't he? He shoots it up in the sky.
Yeah, because it's like, because it's a short bow. It doesn't go long distance. You have to like project
The
it.
angle. Shiver, bow expert.
I don't know what I'm talking about. By the way, for people wondering, we are attempting to load into the game. I believe there were some.
They have new Invoker loading screens.
They have like you have these. There's the concept art loading screen. Did you get with the compendium?
Oh, really?
Wait, one of them is Invoker.
They look cool.
Yeah, it's concept art. It's great.
What else did you get?
You got like the Reforger packs that had a chance to get the golden effigy, which I didn't get. It's very sad. I only got the 3 normal ones that you got from the chest.
Yeah, but you already have so many commends on your Tidehunter effigy that it'd be like...
I actually don't have that many comments.
Well, you had a Reddit thread.
Yeah, but people don't see it. Like, people don't comment effigies in
Surely
game.
a Reddit thread is better than an in-game commend.
No.
Of course not.
No?
No.
All right.
E-peen.
True.
Need to have the upvotes. But yeah, golden one would have gotten a lot of upvotes, but I didn't get that. I did get the normal international effigy block. You got that too. I think you have a higher level than I am.
Yeah, because I support esports. Shiver doesn't.
I got like level 229.
I support it more.
What's your
What's your compendium level?
I'd rather not say.
It can't be that bad.
It's fine.
It is.
It's fine. You don't have to say it because we are actually going into the game, and it's time for Alliance versus Na'Vi. El Clasico. 2 years passed, but we are still here with Na'Vi versus Alliance. Odie, Pixel, and Draskell, take it away.